Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an E.L.F. one brand makeup tutorial. Choose get ready with me, first impression. I don't really know what I'm going to call this video yet, but basically if you guys have not seen my previous video, I'll leave a link down below, but it was an E.L.F. haul, and today I'm going to be playing around with all the goodies that I got, so I'm excited. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you want to know how I get this look, then please keep watching. Alright, so there's like 3 things that I don't have from E.L.F. For starters, my eyebrows. I use my Anastasia dip brow. I just didn't purchase any E.L.F. products or eyebrow products from E.L.F. just because I didn't really like the eyebrow kit that I tried before. So yeah, and then the only thing I have is this tinted brow gel, which I'm going to use right now. And then I didn't use a primer either because the MAC Painterly Paint Pot is my holy grail. And then the other thing I don't have are lashes. But everything else for the most part is E.L.F. So yeah, just disregard that. But I'm going to begin. I'm going to start with the E.L.F. Eyebrow Treat and Tame. I'm going to take the brow gel on the side, and I'm just going to set my eyebrows and see how this looks. The formula is pretty goopy, and looking at it right now, I don't even think this is my shade. It looks like there's like shimmer in it or something. I don't really like this though right off the bat. It's kind of goopy, and I don't know why I say goopy, but it's like chunky, like it's not smooth on my eyebrows. Today for shadows, I'm going to use the 100-piece eyeshadow set that I got because I want to use some of the matte shades like for a transition color, and then I'm going to use, of course, some of the baked eyeshadows as well that I purchased. So, okay, I'm going to take this light brown shade right here just to pop that right into the crease as a transition color. It's not really showing up. A very, very light color. It's like barely noticeable. The eyeshadows, the ones I swatched in the video were shimmery. This one is a matte shade. So I'm guessing the shimmery shades are going to be a little bit more pigmented than the matte ones. Okay, I'm going to take this color. I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm going to mix the two to try and get a little bit more color in the crease. You actually really have to like dip your brush in a couple times to get some decent pigmentation, at least with the matte shades that I'm using so far. Then I'm going to just take this white shade right at the bottom. I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight. That's actually decently pigmented, that white color. Has a bit of a sheen to it because I love a like shimmery brow bone. I think it looks really pretty. I'm going to move in and take some of my baked shadows. I'm going to use this one that I got in Toasted. It's just a really gorgeous rose gold shade, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. Actually, putting it on my brush, it's really not that pigmented, or as pigmented as I would like it to be, at least. You can like barely even see anything. I'm going to just get a little bit of Fix Plus. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of Fix Plus and spray it on my brush and see if it like shows up a little bit more with that. Yeah, Fix Plus definitely helps with it. And if you do not have Fix Plus, you can always use eye drops. It works really good as well. It's like the same thing. It's really pretty actually, like with the Fix Plus. It worked really good. It reminds me of MAC's Pigment and Tan because it's kind of like that rose gold champagne kind of color. Okay, I'm going to take another baked shadow. This one is in Bark. It's a shimmery brown. I usually don't like to put shimmery browns into the crease, but why not, right? So I'm going to just put this right into the crease to deepen it up a little bit. It's not that pigmented either, honestly. You definitely have to build up these eyeshadows. I'm going to take a little bit more of these brown colors to just blend everything out so I have no harsh lines. You guys know I love my dark smoky eyes, so I'm going to take a little bit of like a chocolate brown shade right here, these two colors, and I'm just going to mix them to add a little bit more darkness into the crease because that color really wasn't that pigmented that I just used Bark. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my winged liner. I'm going to use the E.L.F. Expert Liquid Liner. I got mine in the shade Charcoal. A couple people were telling me that the charcoal is actually not the darkest shade. The jet black is, but that's okay because if it's not super dark, I'll just go over it with the E.L.F. Eye Kohl in black. So I'm going to just do this really quick. Let's see how it works. I'm going to do just my basic wing. Alrighty, so I just finished up my winged liner. This was not even like black at all. It definitely is like a dark grayish kind of color. I feel like it almost has some shimmer in it, so it does not dry matte. But I did go over top with the E.L.F. eyeliner kohl, and I feel like I could make it decently black. I wish it was darker, but I feel like the formula of this is actually not bad. It is a little bit I would say like shimmery, but I think it's just because I got the charcoal shade, but I feel like the jet black would be like amazing. It is very comparable to the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, especially the applicator of it, which I do like. I just feel like the color is just what's throwing me off. But this Eye Kohl I really like as well. It's super creamy. I was able to darken it up and just make it a lot better. I did also apply my falsies. I just used the Demi Wispies. So I'm going to move on to the face. I'm not going to use primer today because I didn't buy primer from E.L.F. So I'm just going to stick to foundation. So I'm going to use the E.L.F. Acne Fighting Foundation today. This one is in the shade Beige. Well, hopefully, cross my fingers, it matches. I'm going to use the E.L.F. Ultimate Blending Brush, which looks like this, to see if it is a good foundation brush. And I don't know how much to apply. I'm just going to apply a good pump. I applied about that much. Let's see how this looks. The smell is kind of smells like foundation pretty much. Huh. Actually, I think it matches me pretty good. Wow, I love when I do that. Oh, this brush is so soft. Oh my god, I love it for foundation already. Like, I love it. It's amazing. It like reminds me of the Sigma F80 because it's like perfect to like just pack in the foundation. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. So I just applied another full pump of foundation. I'm just gonna get my forehead. The formula of it I like because it's not super watery, but it doesn't feel super thick right off the bat, which I love. Oh my god, I just got foundation on my eyebrows. That is no bueno. I'm gonna have to fix that. That is a good, I would say, layer and a half. 2 layers of foundation. I think it covers up really good. I feel like the color is maybe like a little bit off, but for the most part, it's not bad. I really like the foundation so far, but it almost feels like on my forehead at least, it's like tingling a little bit. Maybe that's because it's like an acne fighting foundation, but the brush, to say the least, is amazing. I love the way it like applied my foundation. It just made it look really like smooth. I think the coverage is awesome, but I'm going to move into concealer. This is the HD Lifting Concealer, and this one is in the shade Brightening. I know it's going to be super light because when I swatched this, it was like, oh, but I'll make it work. Oh god, this is like literally white. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use it to highlight. I feel like it's pretty good. Okay, so blending it in, I feel like it blends in pretty nicely. Actually, really nice. I'm actually really happy with the concealer. It's super blendable and I think it like absorbs into the skin beautifully. But that's what it looks like. Let me actually zoom you guys in so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what the foundation and concealer looks like. I really like it. I think like even with no primer or nothing, I think it just looks beautiful. I think it's settled in really nicely into my skin. It doesn't look cakey or anything so far, the concealer or the foundation, which I love. So I'm gonna go ahead and set everything. Let me zoom out. I'm like too close to you guys. I'm gonna take this little E.L.F. clarifying press powder. I already had this in my drawer, so I'm just gonna use that to set my concealer. And I don't know if that HD concealer is meant to conceal or if it's just meant to like brighten, but I think it did a really good job in concealing like my dark circles. Alright, and then to set my foundation, I'm going to use the E.L.F. press powder, which looks like this. These powders are everything and I love them. This is like one of the things that I've purchased before and it's an amazing powder, so love it. So I'm going to use my E.L.F. Pressed Mineral Bronzer. This little guy looks super dark though. I don't know if I could actually get away with using this. This is what it looks like. But I'm going to just go with it. I do have a contour brush, but I feel like if I put this, it's going to be like, this is dark. This is going to be way too dark. I'm going to use the E.L.F. contouring brush to see how this, I've never even used one of these brushes before, so. Like, can you guys just imagine if I like walked out like that? Alright, now for blush, I'm going to use the blush palette. This one is in the shade Light. I'm going to just mix, I guess I'm going to mix these two shades right here. It's like a really pretty like coral pink and then a peach color to get like a perfect shade. Oh yeah, these, oh my god, that's actually a little too much, but we're going to blend that out, don't worry. Oh, this brush is super soft. I could literally do this all day. Oh lord, this is too much, girl. Let's blend that out. These are pigmented. Definitely have to use a light hand next time. But this contouring brush is actually really good. I just need to work with it a little bit more, honestly. I never used brushes like this before, so I need to like practice with it, but it's super soft. Like, it's amazing for the price. It was like $6. Alright, now I'm going to just use a highlighter, and I'm going to use, this one is the Baked Highlighter in the shade Blush Gems. That's what it looks like. Let's see how it looks. It's pretty. Oh yeah, that's nice, actually. That pretty much completes the face. I'm going to move back onto the eyes, and I'm going to take the color Bark, the Baked Shadow, and I'm just going to smudge that underneath my lower lashes. So I'm going to use two lipsticks today. Well, let's see how the first one looks, actually. This one is in Captivating. It's a like orangey, kind of tomato orange type of color. So I'm just going to take this and apply it. It's super creamy. They smell really good. I feel like this orange shade does not complement me at all. Yeah, I never usually wear orange lipsticks because I just don't think they look right on me. I'm going to mix this with the color Nostalgic, which is a nude shade. I'm going to mix the two and see what I get. This color, when I swatched it, wasn't that pigmented, so it probably won't even do much. Alright, so this is the completed makeup look, and I just want to give you guys a quick rundown on everything and just give you my final thoughts. So my favorite things so far that I have used are the foundation, the Acne Fighting one, and the HD Lifting Concealer. I think these are beautiful. I can just already see that I'm going to be using them so much now because they absorb really nicely, and the brush, like I said when I was using it, is literally amazing. Like, this Ultimate Blending Brush is awesome for foundation. So I would definitely recommend getting these so far. I'll leave you guys in the description box a little description of how the foundation wears off and the concealer and everything throughout the day, because right now it is 5:30, so I'm probably not going to take off my makeup until around 10 o'clock. So I'll let you know how it settles and how it sits and everything for the rest of the night. So the other thing I want to mention is the bronzer. The mineral bronzer is super, super pigmented. Like, literally, if you dab your brush in here at one time, you're good to go. It's really dark, so you need to have a light hand with it. And the same goes for the blush palette. This blush palette is everything. The colors are gorgeous, and I love the fact that you can just kind of mix your brush in here and get your own shade, which is awesome. The little stippling brush I really like. It's so soft, and can we just talk about this huge mirror? Like, that is amazing. So the blush palette is definitely a thumbs up. And the highlighter is not as pigmented as I would have liked it to be, honestly. It gives you a very light highlight, nothing crazy, but it's alright. What else? Okay, the eyeshadows are also not as pigmented as I would have liked them to be. If you use Fix Plus and primer, you'll be good to go, but even then, you really have to dig your brush in a lot to get some decent color. So I'll give it like a thumbs in the middle. So it's not like amazing and they're not like terrible. So same goes with this 100 eyeshadow palette. The colors are really pretty. I like how you have a different variety. I would say that the shimmery shades are definitely a lot more pigmented than the matte ones. But again, it's not like the best, but it's not like a horrible palette for what it's worth. So, oh, another thing. I wanted to mention that this brow gel sucks. Like, it has like shimmer or glitter in it. If you were to come up and look at me up close, you would see glitter in my eyebrows, and that is not cute at all. So I do not like this at all. I don't like the formula, I don't like the color, I don't like anything. So alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and thank you if you watched till the very end. I know these videos can be like super long, but I wanted to give you guys a thorough like first impression opinion on everything. And yeah, so be sure to leave me down below any video requests, because I'm like drawing blanks with my videos. Like, I have so many ideas that they're like coming up as like mush. So leave me a comment down below letting me know what you want to see next. And I think that's everything. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you have not already so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one.